Okay, we're going to jump right into today's episode. It's been a few weeks. I apologize for this. This is still technically week 5's Let's Play footage. Although I'm not sure if I'm counting this as week 6 or not. I've saved down this audio file into week 6's folder, so I'm not really sure how I'm classifying this. I think I'll make my mind up as I go along. If it ends up being in week 6, it doesn't really matter. So in the last episode, we transitioned into being an adult. We were sealed inside the Temple of Time, and we waited there for 7 years. And I think we were 10 years old when we went in, and now we're 17. So we waited there for 7 years, and now we're 17. We're all grown up now. We're basically an adult. I think still by today's society standards, we're a young adult, but I think maybe in Hyrule's medieval time, you're good enough to be an adult now. So this was the guard post before. Forgive my dog, she's whining a bit. Hopefully after I record a few episodes she'll stop whining. This guy seems pretty creepy. So this guy is some sort of like ghost collector. He's only got one eye, it's like a red eye, it's really weird. Run a different kind of business, I'm not sure what that means. So this is a ghost shop. Yeah, I bet it is. So the land has turned into something completely evil. As you can see, there was a lot of re-deads back in the main Hyrule market. It's lots of like people who were zombies. Okay, so we need to find Pose for this guy. This guy will give us money for Pose, lots of money. You can see the Pose up there in the cage. That guy's creepy. So let's leave I reckon. So there seems to be some sort of like fine fog or mist. Everything looks pretty bad. Look what's happened to the moat, it's all purple. Okay, the first thing that we have to do now, look at the haze that's descended over Hyrule. Okay, finally it clears after a while. That's what Hyrule Castle looks like now. As you can see, the bridge is broken. So now we have to go get Epona. That's the first thing that we have to do. So we met Epona earlier in the game, and Epona was a little foal before, but now we need a horse, and it's really important that we have this horse because we're going to be getting a few items that will require a time limit, and we're going to be crossing Hyrule Field, and we need to ride on the back of a horse in order to get from one end to the other really quickly. The item that we need to get to make this not a mystery is the Giant's Knife. So in order to get the Giant's Knife, this will help us a lot with defeating bosses and getting rid of enemies. I know that Egoraptor's Let's Play recently with Game Grumps was hindered quite a bit because he didn't have the Giant's Knife. Right, so now we've headed into Lon Lon Ranch, and it seems like... I forget this guy's name. Ingo. So this guy's name's Ingo. It seems like Ingo cheated Talon out of the ranch, and he's now taken over it. It's been given to him by Great Ganondorf, as you can see here. Right, we basically have to defeat him in a couple of races, in order to get Epona. So this is the horse that he supplies us with, but we need to ignore that. It looks like a special horse, but that's not the horse that we need. We need to make sure we have an attachment to Epona. We need to remember Epona's melody. Epona's song. Yeah, so up, left, right. You're gonna see me struggle quite a bit with remembering the songs in this game. Okay, so we found Epona. Epona's come to us. So we need to do a couple of jumps and we'll make back the money that we gave to him. That's not gonna work. The horse is really difficult to control. Luckily, I through the power of editing for most of this Let's Play, you're not going to have to put up with me making too many mistakes. By riding around on the horse. Okay, we've done a couple of jumps, and now I think we can... Oh no, we have to... So with this particular round, we have to keep doing the jumps until the time runs out, and then after this particular session, we have to talk to Ingo after having made back our money. I think we make back the money the second time as well. So we basically just have to wait for the timer to run out. It's quite a nice looking horse. Look at that polygonal art. You played around long enough. So we have to do it a second time. No, we don't. We don't want to hear. Play Epona's song again. This is pretty repetitive. I should have cut through this. I've actually edited another 2 weeks worth of Let's Play footage, and I do a lot more cutting, even though I transitioned to 20-minute episodes. So you guys are going to be seeing 20-minute episodes pretty soon. I don't think we make back the money this time. We basically just lose it. Yeah, now we have to talk to Ingo. This whole episode is basically just going to be us getting the Epona. So we talk to Ingo on the horse. Speak. Damn, these context-sensitive buttons are so difficult. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the course. I think that's how he talks. I do pretty badly. I win this one, but I do pretty badly. He cheats, right? He tries to get in front of you as well, and he does get in front of me. So I try and get around him. I think I only just beat him as well. Should have stayed on the inside. See, he moves away from the inside. Gives you a chance to get around. And I get caught on the fence. This is awful. Oh, no, finally we catch a break. Alright. Now we're in head, but only by just. Now he tries to get in front of me. I think we just make it. Yeah, we just make it before him. Shoot. The great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation. Should probably not read this. I said I wouldn't read the text. So we can keep the horse if we win a second race. This time we're doing much better. Horse racing is actually pretty hard because you've got tank controls. It's not intuitive. I think that's what they're trying to do with Breath of the Wild. They're trying to have a more intuitive horse riding experience. For instance, you can hit trees or hit tree roots in this game and it'll stop your horse and make it buck. And I think in Breath of the Wild, the horse naturally avoids roots and naturally avoids trees because that's what horses normally do if you're riding them. Horses don't deliberately run into things. They're quite clever animals. He's gonna lock the gate on us. I'll never let you leave this ranch. Alright, now I think I do some clever editing. So this is me trying to get over it the first time. This is me getting it. Because it took me a good 20 minutes. Alright, we did it. And that's the end of this episode. This was basically us getting Epona. I know that seems pretty boring, but that's... it has to be done, guys, okay? It has to be done. We had to get this horse. Alright, now we've gotten the horse. We can keep moving on to the next stuff. We're going to be hitting the big trading quest pretty soon. That's going to be interesting. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time for the getting of the giant knife. All right, I'll see you guys.